Alright, so what do you want to start working on?
I want to have more commitment towards success.
Okay. And so you were saying before that you feel like you don't commit to things.
I feel like I don't commit to things. Yeah.
And what's the reason, do you think, behind why you don't commit?
I actually don't know why. I just feel like maybe I might not. I feel that maybe it'll be a lot of time invested, and then I won't follow through with it, or I can't follow through with it for some reason. I won't be able to, or someone will stop me. I don't know what it is.
So it's too hard.
Yeah,
I might be able to do it.
I might not be able to do it, or someone else will stop me from doing it, or I'm not smart enough to do it, or it takes too much time and I'm already too old, or you know, things like that.
Can you give me an example as young as you can remember of something that you didn't commit to?
Something that I didn't commit to when I was younger.
Or you were stopped from committing to?
You know what? To be honest with you, I was like a little bit of a problem child when I was young, and I got in a lot of trouble in school and stuff right from that time. Because I was doing things that weren't very nice or appropriate. And I think that was my way of trying to get attention.
Okay. So when you were trying to get attention
and my mind just wanted to fly. Like I think I had ADHD.
Okay. So let's just start there and see where it goes.
Okay.
And notice what's going on in your body. Tell me where you're feeling things in your body.
Okay.
So even since I was young.
Even since I was young.
When I was at school.
When I was at school.
My mind just wanted to fly away.
My mind just wanted to fly away.
I might have had ADHD.
I may have had ADHD.
I may have had that.
Yeah, I may have. I don't know. Or allergies to food.
Or allergies to food.
Yeah.
I was upsetting to others.
I was upsetting to myself and
others in the classroom.
Yeah. Mainly the teacher.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And the way I was.
And the way I was.
I didn't follow through.
I didn't follow through.
I didn't commit myself.
I didn't commit myself.
I felt like I'd be stopped.
I felt like I'd be stopped.
I felt like I wasn't good enough.
I felt like I wasn't good enough.
I felt like it was too hard.
I felt like it was too hard.
I just couldn't commit myself.
I just couldn't commit myself.
There wasn't enough time.
There wasn't enough time.
All these feelings.
All these feelings.
That I still feel in my body.
That I still feel in my body.
I wonder where they come from.
I wonder where they come from.
I've had them since I was little.
I've had them since I was little.
I wonder where it comes from.
I wonder where it comes from.
Asking my Akash.
Asking my Akash.
Asking my guides and higher self.
Asking my guides and my higher self.
When was the first time I felt this?
When was the first time I felt this?
This feeling that I just wasn't good enough.
This feeling that I just wasn't good enough.
I can't commit.
I can't commit.
I can't follow through.
I can't follow through.
Someone will stop me.
Someone will stop me. I remember something, actually, when I was little, my mom had me in figure skating, and I think I was maybe 5 or maybe grade 1, I'm not sure, but what happened was I was supposed to be a little Ruby, and I chickened out right before I went on the ice, and my mom got really mad at me, and they all went in shopping with the rest of the family, and she made me sit in the car and wait, because I didn't go out on the ice, and after she had made my costume, everything. I was too scared to go out. Yeah.
I was 5 years old.
I was 5 years old.
I was supposed to be Ruby.
I was supposed to be a Ruby.
And I forgot.
And
I forgot how to do it.
I forgot how to do it.
I was too scared.
I was too scared.
I didn't go.
I didn't go.
I never committed.
I never committed.
I was 5 years old.
I was 5 years old.
I was too scared.
I was too scared.
I never committed.
I was in grade 1. I never committed.
I never committed.
I never committed.
And Mum punished me for it.
And Mum punished me for it.
I never committed.
I never committed.
I was punished.
I was punished.
I created a belief.
I created a bully.
A belief.
A belief.
That
I was going to say I wasn't a bully.
I created a belief.
I created a belief.
A first grade belief.
A first grade belief.
That I don't follow through.
That I don't follow through.
I just don't follow through.
I just don't follow through.
I can't commit.
I can't commit.
I had that one one incident
I had that one incident
when I didn't go out on the stage,
when I didn't go out on the stage.
and Mum punished me for it.
And Mom, actually it was in kindergarten I did it. I was supposed to go on the stage and sing in a choir a song, and I chickened out. And I stayed down below and watched everybody. And then I did it after the skating.
I chickened out.
I chickened out.
I was only in kindergarten.
I was only in kindergarten.
I chickened out.
I chickened out.
I created I'm a chicken.
Created I'm a chicken.
I can't follow through.
I can't follow through.
I was only in kindergarten.
I was only in kindergarten.
I set up that pattern and belief.
I set up that pattern and belief.
I'm too scared.
I'm too scared.
I can't complete it.
I can't complete it.
I was only 3.
I was only 3.
4.
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Kindergarten.
Yeah.
I've got this kindergarten belief still in my life.
I've got this kindergarten belief stored in my life.
And still running my life.
And still running my life.
That I can't commit.
That I can't commit.
That I can't follow through.
That I can't follow through.
That I'm not good enough.
That I'm not good enough.
I remember in kindergarten.
I remember in kindergarten.
I couldn't go on stage.
I couldn't go on stage.
I remember being down below watching them up on stage.
I remember being down below and watching them up on stage.
And I created the belief.
And I created the belief
that they can do it, but I can't.
That they could do it, but I can't.
I'm not good enough.
I'm not good enough.
It's too scary.
It's too scary.
It's way too scary.
It's way too scary.
I can only watch from down below.
I can only watch from down below.
I created that belief for my whole life.
I created that belief in my whole life.
That I just can't do it.
That I just can't do it.
It's too scary.
It's too scary.
Way too scary.
Way too scary.
I'm not good enough.
I'm not good enough.
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I have to watch from down below.
I have to watch from down below.
They can do it, but I can't.
They can do it, but I can't.
It's way too scary.
It's way too scary.
This kindergarten belief.
This kindergarten belief.
Still trapped in my body.
Still trapped in my body.
I wonder if that's the origin or if it goes back even further.
I'm wondering if that's the origin or if it goes back even further.
Asking my guides and higher self.
I'm asking my guides and higher self.
My Akash.
My Akash.
To take me to the origin.
To take me to the origin.
Whether in this life or another.
Whether in this life or another.
Even before kindergarten.
Even before kindergarten.
This feeling that I can't do it.
This feeling that I can't do it.
Others can do it and I can't.
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 It's way too scary.
It's way too scary.
Getting punished because I can't do it.
Getting punished because I can't do it. Yeah, because I used to get in trouble if I wouldn't do things that I said I would do.
Getting in trouble for not doing things I said I'd do.
For not doing things I said I'd do.
I got in trouble.
I got in trouble.
For not doing things I said I'd do.
For not doing the things I said I would do.
Asking my Akash where that comes from.
And I'm asking my Akash where that comes from.
Not doing things I said I'd do.
Not doing the things I said I would do.
I didn't do things I said I'd do.
I didn't do things I said I'd do.
And I got into trouble.
And I got into trouble. You know, like when I was having those past life regressions, I actually saw, like on this ship that we were on in the middle of the ocean, I was playing on a rail and I fell off. I don't know why I thought that just now, but I fell off of a rail, like high up on a balcony.
I was high up on a balcony.
I was high up on a balcony.
I was playing and I fell off.
I was playing and I fell off.
I was high up on a balcony.
I was high up on a balcony.
I fell.
I fell.
I was playing.
I was playing and my mum told me not to go up there. Yeah.
Mum told me not to go up there.
And Mum told me not to go up there.
My mum told me not to go up there.
Mum told me not to go up there.
I was playing on a railing.
I was playing on a railing.
And I fell off.
And I fell.
No wonder I was scared.
No wonder I was scared.
To be up on that stage.
To be up on that stage.
The remembrance in my Akash.
The remembrance in my Akash.
Being up high.
Being up high.
Playing and falling off.
Playing and falling off.
I was up on a stage.
I don't know if that has anything to do though with I was up on stage.
It was scary.
It was scary.
I was playing up high on a balcony.
I was playing up high on a balcony.
Playing on a rail.
I don't know if this has anything to do with it. Playing on a rail.
And I fell.
And I fell.
Mum told me not to do it.
And Mum told me not to do it.
I did it anyhow.
And I did it anyhow.
And I fell off.
And I fell off. It doesn't seem to resonate with going on. I don't know why I thought that.
It all came up for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Asking my Akash to release
Asking-
all the reactions
Asking my Akash to release all the reactions
from the multidimensional layers of my DNA.
from the multi-dimensional layers of my DNA.
The belief that I can't do it.
The belief that I can't do it.
I can't go up to high places.
That I can't go up to high places.
I can't follow through with what I said.
Can't follow through with what I said.
The feeling that I'm doing something wrong.
The feeling that I'm doing something wrong.
I was told not to do it,
I was told not to do it.
and I did it anyway.
And I did it anyhow.
And I fell.
And I fell.
Releasing the reactions and the remembrance from my Akash.
Releasing the actions and the remembrance from my Akash
That I still feel in my body.
that I still feel in my body. I used to do all kinds of bad things when I was in school. Like when I was in grade 3, I just remember for no reason, some boy pissed me off, so I was like pretending to walk back and forth between the desks and swinging. And I pretended I was just swinging back and forth, but I was actually working my way up to him. And I just boofed him right in the stomach across the room. Because he was calling me sexy Lexi, and I didn't like it. But see, this are the kind of things I would do. It was bad. But always because I thought I was justified, though, because somebody was pissing me off or something happened that I thought I was being put down or made fun of. Or
He was making fun of me,
he was making fun of me,
and he really pissed me off.
and he really pissed me off.
He was making fun of me.
He was making fun of me.
I can still hear him say, sexy Lexi.
I can still hear him saying that, sexy Lexi.
It really pissed me off.
It really pissed me off.
So I started swinging between the desks,
So I started swinging between the desks.
and then boofed him straight in the stomach.
And then boofed him straight in the stomach, and then I got sent to the cloakroom.
I got punished.
I got punished, when really he should have been.
He should have been
He was
punished.
the ass.
I got punished.
But I got punished.
I got punished.
And I got punished, and I got labeled, so I got in trouble for everything.
I got labelled
I got labeled
as the troublemaker.
as the troublemaker.
He really pissed me off.
He really pissed me off.
Teasing me and putting me down.
Teasing me and putting me down.
Calling me sexy Lexi.
He's sexy Lexi.
It really pissed me off.
And it really pissed me off. I can laugh about it now, but it was seriously horrible at the time.
I felt really pissed off.
I felt really pissed off.
No wonder I boofed him across the room.
No wonder I booked him across the room.
He deserved it.
He deserved it.
He deserved it.
He deserved it.
He really deserved it.
He really deserved it.
I boofed him across the room.
I booked him across the room. He probably had a crush on me or something like that.
He really deserved it.
He really deserved it.
He called me sexy Lexi.
Call me sexy
He
Lexi.
really pissed me off.
He really pissed me off.
He deserved it.
He deserved it.
I boofed him across the room.
I booked him across the room.
I got labelled as a
I
troublemaker.
got labeled as a troublemaker.
I wonder where this originates
I
from.
wonder where this originates from.
Being teased.
Being teased.
Being made fun of.
Being made fun of.
Being teased.
Being teased.
Being made fun of.
Being made fun of.
It's so unfair.
So fair.
It's really pissing me off.
It's really pissing me off.
It's really pissing me
You know what it was, is I did get bullied a little bit, and I think that after that I had to show like violence that way for people to, because then after that everybody just left me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had to boof them.
Yeah, I had to buff them.
I had to show that I was stronger than
I
them
had to show that I was stronger than them.
with violence.
With
It was
violence.
the only way they'd leave me alone.
That's the only way to do it. Is to hurt him.
I had to hurt him.
I had to hurt him.
He was teasing me.
Yeah. And I didn't know how to respond any other way. Really.
I didn't know how to respond any other way.
I didn't know how to respond any other way.
It was the only way I could stop it.
It was the only way I could stop it.
I forgive myself.
I forgive myself.
It was the only way I knew how to stop it.
It was the only way I knew how to stop it.
I had to stop him.
I had to stop him.
He was really pissing me off.
He is really pissing me off and hurting my feelings. Yeah.
I felt really hurt.
Yeah. You don't say sexy Lexi to a kid.
Yeah. It was so inappropriate.
Alexis from Texas. You know, like I can laugh about it now, but then it was horrifying for me.
He was calling me names.
He was calling me names.
It was horrifying.
It was horrifying.
He was calling me names.
Yeah, he was calling me names.
Lexi from Texas. Lexus from, what did he say? Lexus?
Lexi from Texas or Lexus from Texas.
Mhm.
Sexy Lexi.
Yeah. He was calling me names.
He was calling me names.
It was so hurtful.
It was so hurtful. And then out on the schoolyard too, same group of people were making fun of my name and. But it was pretty serious to me.
Yeah. I was only young.
I was only young.
It really hurt.
It was like grade 2.
We were out in the playground,
We were on the playground,
calling me names,
calling me names,
making fun of me.
making fun of me,
I felt really hurt,
and I felt really hurt.
releasing it from all of the cells of my body,
Releasing it from all the cells of my body,
all the way back to its origin,
all the way back to its origin,
wherever it began,
wherever it began,
in the playground,
in the playground,
in the classroom,
in the classroom,
in all of the other lives,
in all the other lives,
all the lives where I was persecuted,
all the lives where I was persecuted,
made fun of,
and made fun of,
teased,
and teased,
bullied,
and bullied,
persecuted.
persecuted.
I release it from the multi-dimensional layers of my cells,
I release it from the multi-dimensional layers of my cells,
all the way back to its origin,
all the way back to its origin,
in this life and all the other lives.
in this life and all the other lives.
Releasing the feeling of being teased,
Releasing the feeling of being teased,
hurt,
and hurt,
bullied.
and bullied. Yeah.
I remember being bullied,
I remember being bullied,
even by my mum.
even by my mom.
I accept myself
I accept myself
and all the reactions I had
and all the reactions I had
that had been trapped in my body,
that have been trapped in my body.
and I ask my body to release them and
And
let them go.
I ask my body to release them and let them go.
All the times I was bullied
All the times I've been bullied
by my mum,
by my mom,
kids in the classroom,
kids in the classroom,
kids in the playground.
kids in the playground.
I was scared to do what I was told to do,
I was scared to do what I was told to do,
like being Ruby,
like being Ruby,
like being on stage,
like being on stage.
all the fears.
All fears.
I just couldn't do it.
You know what? I just got a vision. I just got a vision. I got drugged while I was alive. This life, when I was a kid, my mom had somebody babysit me, and she gave me a little blue pill, and that was all I remember. And then I woke up when my mom came and got me, and I think she drugged me and made me go to sleep. I don't know if that has anything to do with
Yes,
that.
that feeling of being out of control.
That feeling of being out of control.
I can't control my life.
I can't control my life.
I can't control my body.
I can't control my body.
She gave me a little blue pill.
She gave me a little blue pill and made me swallow it,
She made me swallow it.
and then I fell asleep.
She made me go to sleep.
She made me go to sleep,
She couldn't.
and I didn't even know her.
I didn't even know her.
I didn't even know her.
She gave me a little blue
She
pill.
gave me a blue pill.
She made me go to sleep.
She made me go to sleep.
She made me go to sleep.
She made me go to sleep. And I don't remember anything after that.
I don't remember anything.
I don't remember anything.
That feeling of being out of control.
That feeling of being out of control.
She drugged me.
She drugged me.
She made me swallow a pill.
She made me swallow a pill on a spoon. She swished it.
She made me swallow a pill on a spoon.
Yeah.
She squished that blue pill.
She swished the blue pill.
She made me go to sleep.
She made me go to sleep.
Everything that means to me in my body.
Everything that means to me in my body.
Feeling out of control.
Feeling out of control.
Feeling forced.
Feeling forced.
She made me go to sleep.
She made me go to sleep. I was only 3.
I was only 3 and I didn't even know.
It was only 3 and I didn't even know her. She was just like across down the street.
I was only 3 and I didn't even know.
I was only 3 and I didn't even know her.
The feeling that other people have control over me
The feeling that other people have control over me.
and I don't have control over my own life.
I don't have control over my own life.
Releasing it and letting it go.
Releasing it and letting it go.
When I remember that little blue pill
When I remember that little blue pill
being squished on a spoon.
being squished on a spoon, and she gave it to my sister too. Yeah, we
Yeah.
both got a pill.
She gave it to both of us.
Gave it to both of us.
She knocked us out.
She knocked us out
Made us both sleep.
and made us both sleep. I don't remember anything that happened then.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
The feeling that I was not in control.
The feeling that I was not in control.
I want to release it from every part of my life.
I want to release it from every part of my life.
Every lifetime.
Every lifetime.
All the lifetimes I felt out of control.
All the lifetimes I felt out of control.
Releasing it all the way back to its origin,
Releasing it all the way back to its origin.
where I felt drugged and taken advantage of.
You know what else happened to me is a boy trapped me in a pen with cows, and I was trying to get out, and I was in there just by myself with all these cows in this little pen, adult cows, and he wouldn't let me out. And everywhere I tried to get up, I was just little. He wouldn't let me come out of the pen, and I was terrified that the cows were going to trample me. And I remember my mom came and saved me. She came down and she just worked on him too, because he was trying to trap me in the cows and he wouldn't let me climb over the fence.
I felt trapped. I was only little.
Yeah, I felt trapped as a little girl.
I was scared I would get trampled by the cows.
I was scared I'd get trampled by the cows.
That trapped feeling,
That trapped feeling,
helpless,
helpless,
out of control.
out of control.
That little boy locked me in the pen
The little boy locked me in the pen
with those big
with
cows.
those big cows.
I couldn't climb out.
I couldn't climb out.
I couldn't get out.
I couldn't get out.
I was scared.
I was scared.
I thought I'd be trampled.
I thought I was going to get trampled.
Releasing all that fear.
Releasing all that fear.
Stepping back in time.
Stepping back in time.
Me now.
Me now.
Speaking to that little boy.
Speaking to that little boy.
Putting him in the pen.
Putting him in the pen.
And letting me out.
And letting me out.
Letting him see what it feels like.
Letting him see what it feels like. And he was a teenager too. When I was this little.
Letting that teenager feel what it feels like.
Letting that teenager feel what it feels like.
Releasing my fear.
Releasing my fear.
My helplessness.
My helplessness.
Releasing that out of control feeling.
Releasing that out of control feeling.
From that experience and any other experience I had.
From that experience and any other experience I had.
In this life or any other.
In this life or any other.
Asking my Akash to release the feelings of being out of control.
Releasing the Akash to,
Asking the Akash
asking the Akash
to release the feelings of being out of control.
to release the feelings of being out of control.
From when I was little with those cows
From when I was little with all those cows
to every other lifetime I experienced it.
to every other lifetime that I experienced it.
Like when I was thrown overboard.
Like when I was thrown overboard.
Like when I was eaten by those sharks.
Like when I was eaten by all those sharks.
Releasing the terror.
I'm drowning at the same time.
I'm drowning. Releasing the terror.
Releasing the terror.
Releasing the fear of death.
Releasing the fear of death.
Letting her know her soul lives on.
Letting her know her soul is
Living on.
living on.
Releasing the terror.
Releasing the terror.
Releasing the fear.
Releasing the fear. I always felt like people just always wanted to be mean to me after.
Releasing that feeling that people want to be mean to.
Yeah, that is what it all comes from, is when I was little, people were mean to me.
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 When I was little, people were mean to
When I
me.
was little.
Releasing the feeling of people being mean to me.
Releasing the feeling of people being mean to me.
Giving her a fairy godmother
Giving her a fairy godmother.
and a wand
And a wand.
so she can turn them all into frogs.
So she can turn them all into frogs.
Releasing the feeling of people being mean to her.
Releasing the feeling of people being mean to her.
Giving her power.
Giving her power.
Giving her that magic wand.
Giving her that magic wand.
Letting her know she's safe now.
Letting her know that she's safe.
She's got her own personal fairy godmother.
She's got her own personal fairy godmother.
Releasing the feeling of people being mean to her.
Releasing the feeling of people being mean to her.
She can just turn them into something else.
She can just turn them into something else.
And they'll never have to be mean. They can never be mean to her.
And you can never be mean to her again.
Dissolving that feeling of helplessness.
Dissolving that feeling of helplessness.
Of people being mean.
Of people being mean.
That hurt feeling.
That hurt feeling.
Releasing it and letting it go.
Releasing it and letting it go.
Through all of the multi-dimensional layers.
Through all the multi-dimensional layers.
Every cell in my body.
Every cell in your body.
Every memory.
Every memory.
Like being chased.
Like being chased.
Like being chased in that lifetime.
Like being chased in that lifetime.
Like being thrown overboard.
Like being thrown overboard.
Releasing the feeling.
Releasing the feeling
Being persecuted.
of being persecuted.
Trapped.
And trapped.
Chased.
chased,
people hurting her,
people hurting her,
people being mean,
people being mean,
releasing it and letting it go.
releasing it and letting it go.
Every time I ever experienced it,
To every time I ever experienced it,
any soul lifetime,
any soul lifetime,
releasing it from all the multidimensional layers of my soul.
releasing it from all the multidimensional layers of my soul. Yeah, that's crazy how all those memories came up. I sort of always remembered a lot of them now, like there's a lot more. But I think that is why I had behaviors, because that was my way of protecting myself.
And so if there's no more feeling trapped or feeling persecuted or people being mean to you, and there's no more feeling scared to do what you say you're going to do, what does that leave you available for your future?
Well, I'm hoping that it'll make it so I'm not scared to follow through with what I need to do and not have that fear of failure.
Yeah, exactly. So if you say that you're going to do something, now you're free and open to be able to do that, whatever you've said you're going to do, without the fear of I can't follow through or I'm going to be a failure. That 3-year-old or that kindergarten belief has been dissolved. That was there all that time.
Yeah.
And so now you're free to say, I'm going to do this, and just go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Because it's funny, because there's some things that I can, but then there's other things where there's just a block when it comes to certain things only. So.
And when you think of that block in the past, what's that block?
It's about education.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was treated so badly in school, partly because of my own fault, but other reasons as well.
Okay, so even though...
And I remember in kindergarten, it was really traumatizing for me because somebody broke into our kindergarten class, into the class that I was going to kindergarten, and they came in and they killed all the animals. And they murdered them and nailed them against the walls.
Why were you there?
Even the fish. No, but we came in that morning and they wouldn't let us in, but I seen a fish on the wall. But all the animals were
even though
and that was really upsetting for me.
Even though it's not safe.
Even though it's not safe.
To be educated.
To be educated.
I learned that in kindergarten.
I learned that in kindergarten.
Someone broke in and killed all the animals.
Somebody broke in and killed all the animals.
I can still see the fish now to the wall.
I can still see the fish now to the wall.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And that feeling that it's not safe.
And that feeling that it's not safe.
It's not safe to be educated.
It's not safe to be educated.
No wonder I never followed through.
No wonder I never followed through.
I never followed through with education.
I never followed through with education.
I learned it's not safe.
I learned it's not safe.
Anyone can break in.
Anyone can break in.
They killed all the animals.
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 They wouldn't let us in.
They wouldn't let us in.
But I saw the fish now.
But I saw the fish to the wall and heard about it. Yeah.
It's not safe to be educated.
It's not safe to be educated.
That's what I learned at kindergarten.
That's what I learned at kindergarten.
And I've had that belief trapped inside me.
And I've had that belief trapped inside me.
Stopping me from committing to things.
Stopping me from committing to things.
Stopping me from educating myself.
Stopping me from educating myself.
And I let myself know.
And I let myself know.
I can release that now.
I can release that now.
All the way back to kindergarten.
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 When I saw that fish against the wall.
When I saw that fish against the wall.
Releasing that belief that it's not safe.
Releasing that belief that it's not safe.
Releasing all the shock.
Releasing all the shock.
The terror.
The terror.
The fear.
The fear.
The disgust.
The disgust.
Releasing it all the way back to there.
Releasing it all the way back to there.
Sending it back to where it belongs.
Sending it back to where it belongs.
Sending it to that man.
Sending it to that man.
It doesn't belong in my body.
It doesn't belong in my body.
And I want to release it.
And I want to release it.
Releasing it from my body.
Releasing it from my body.
It's safe for me to be educated.
It's safe for me to be educated.
It's safe for me to learn.
It's safe for me to learn. Yeah. That's crazy because I didn't even remember that until just now. But now I remember it clearly about in kindergarten that happening.
Yeah. And see how it is.
And I was horrified because we love those little animals.
And so at a subconscious
level,
that subconscious belief was it's not safe.
Yeah.
Someone at any time can come in and do that.
Yeah. That's horrible that happened.
But that now leaves that open for you to now think, oh, it's safe for me to educate myself, I can learn.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that holding back, that terror, that horror.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
So proof will be in the pudding.
Proof will be in the pudding.
It